To load a model that you have downloaded, click the folder in the upper left-hand corner. Find your OBJ or STL file and select Open. Your model will be loaded into the center of the build plate. To navigate, you can right-click and hold to rotate. Scroll wheel or two fingers on the trackpad will zoom in. Also, holding the mouse wheel or shift and click to pan from side to side. Cura allows you to move, scale, and rotate your object for better printing. To do this, make sure the model is selected and you will see the toolbar on the left become active. The first option is Move. Moving is a great tool if you have multiple objects to print. To do this, you can grab the ends of the arrow and pull in those directions, or type a specific value in the XYZ coordinate plane. Drop-down model is on by default since models must be printed starting on the build plate. The next tool is Scale. This is great if you need to resize your model. This is done the same way as Move. You can click and drag a box to scale the model. You can also type percentages or specific measurements in millimeters. By default, uniform scaling is checked, which means changing one dimension changes all dimensions proportionately. To change one dimension at a time, uncheck this box. You also have a reset button to revert all changes. The last important tool is Rotate. This is great for models that do not load in the best printing orientation and can be used in combination with the Move tool to fit multiple parts. This can also help print models with limited or no supports, which will be discussed at a later video. You can click and drag each arrow to rotate in that direction. You also have a reset button and a lay flat button to make sure the bottom of your model lays as flat as possible after rotating. The last option allows you to select a face to align with the print bed. When doing all these edits, be aware if your model is touching the build plate appropriately. In order to do this, right-click and rotate under the build plate. Anything that is blue is what is touching the build plate. A general rule is that you want as much of the model touching the build plate as possible. That rule is not always true based on the model and your needs for printing.